In a village called Sundarpur, Shilpa lived with her parents and a brother. Shilpa's parents worked as laborers in a small company and took care of their family. Shilpa and her brother both studied in government school. Everything was going well in their life. Shilpa finished school and started going to college. In college, she chose home science where she learned sewing, embroidery and many other skills. One day in college, Shilpa was stitching a dress on the machine when her professor Malini saw her and said to Shilpa, "Wow, Shilpa, you have made such a beautiful dress. If you keep sewing like this, you will definitely become a very good fashion designer." Thank you, ma'am. Days were passing. Shilpa was not only beautiful but also very calm and thoughtful. Her thinking was very special. Besides this, she was skilled in all household work. One day, Shilpa's maternal uncle Raghav came to their house. Seeing all her work, she said to Shilpa's father Ramu,
Jijaji, Shilpa has grown up now. Have you thought about her marriage or not?
Shilpa was listening to this from the kitchen inside.
Hey Raghav, you are her uncle too. So you tell me if you know any good boy. Even I am worried for her marriage. Yes, Jijaji, there is a boy in my mind. That's why I'm talking to you regarding this. The family is not very rich, but of course, they are having better status than us.
Really? Then let's talk about it.
Jijaji, in our neighborhood there is a boy named Vikas who is a computer engineer and earns 1 lakh rupees per month. 1 lakh rupees per month? Oh Raghav, how will they accept a relation with us? We cannot match their status. Find a family where we can be equal. Hope I'm sounding right to you. Brother-in-law, their values are different. In their family, all the marriages have been with girls from poor families. And one more thing, our Shilpa has no shortcomings at all. I am 100% sure about it. All this is fine, Raghav, but I am still scared about it. Come on, Jijaji. Don't you trust me?
After all the discussion, Raghav talks to Vikas's family about Shilpa and shows them her photo. Looking at it, Vikas's mother, "Wow, she is very beautiful. I'm sure Vikas will like her." In the evening, Vikas's father shows Shilpa's photo to Vikas. Seeing her, Vikas immediately likes her. Within a few days, Vikas and Shilpa get married and start their new life together. After 2 years of marriage, Shilpa gives birth to a handsome baby boy. Some days pass peacefully. Then one day, while going to work, Vikas meets with a serious accident. His leg gets badly injured. He cannot walk. He is unable to work and he loses his job. After returning home from the hospital, Vikas to Shilpa.
Shilpa, what has happened to me? I can't work now. I don't know what will happen to us.
Please don't worry. I am here. I will handle everything. And the whole family is with you.
But Shilpa...
Stop worrying and focus on your health so that you recover soon. Shilpa goes back to her work and Vikas rests. Shilpa is very worried because a lot of money has been spent on Vikas's treatment. They had even sold their own house, but Vikas does not know this, so they are now living in a rented house. Vikas's father to Shilpa one day,
Shilpa, I think we will have to leave this house. We cannot afford the rent anymore.
But father, if Vikas comes to know... So what, Shilpa? He will feel bad, right? But here your parents are not helping us and you also are not earning. Or do you not want to leave this big house? No, mother-in-law, that is not the case. But you know Vikas's condition. You know everything. Yes, I know. But we have no other option now. Okay, mother-in-law, do as you feel right. Her mother-in-law's words hurt Shilpa deeply, but then Shilpa thinks to herself, whatever she's saying is true in a way. Without keeping any anger in her heart, she continues her work. Just then, Shilpa's maternal uncle comes to meet Vikas.
Shilpa, how is the health of Vikas ji now?
Uncle, there is some improvement in him, but... Shilpa starts crying loudly while talking to her uncle. Seeing her cry, Shilpa's mother-in-law, "Why are you crying? Your husband is not dead. He's alive. Does anyone cry in a full house? Don't you even have this much of sense?"
What happened, daughter? Why are you crying?
Uncle takes Shilpa outside and Shilpa tells him everything. After listening to her, he says,
Shilpa, what is this? You are a very sensible and brave girl. You should not cry like this. Some way will definitely come out. Why don't you start some work so that you can help your family?
After hearing his words, Shilpa keeps thinking the whole night. Then she remembers her teacher Suman's words. "Wow, Shilpa, you have made such a beautiful dress. If you keep sewing like this, you will definitely become a very good fashion designer." Now, Shilpa decides that she will start her stitching work. In the morning, she says to her mother-in-law, "Mother-in-law, I have decided that now I will support father-in-law."
No, daughter. Vikas needs you. I will manage everything.
"No, father-in-law, these days even your health is not good. I will work from home without going outside. I studied home science in college and now I feel it is the right time to use it."
What? So, will you do stitching work? What will people think? And what did they say about us?
What will they think or say, father-in-law? When we needed help, nobody came forward. My parents want to help, but their condition is also weak.
All right, daughter. Do whatever you feel is right.
Listening to their conversation, Vikas's mother also gets emotional. She was standing outside the room and hearing everything. She comes inside and says, "You are absolutely right, Shilpa. From today, you start your work. In our storeroom, there is my old sewing machine. I also used it to support my family in bad times." Now Shilpa hugs her mother-in-law. Both of them bring out the sewing machine from the storeroom, clean it properly and put a board outside to start work. Shilpa starts stitching different dresses, purses and bags and goes to show them in different boutiques. One shop owner to Shilpa, "What rubbish have you brought? Get out from here." "Madam, if you want to take them. But your way of talking is not right at all." Feeling disappointed, Shilpa goes to another boutique with courage and shows all her products to her. Seeing them, the second shop owner, "This is amazing work. Do one thing, give me all these dresses." "Madam, if you need more, you can call me on this number." "Sure, definitely." Now Shilpa sells all her dresses and returns home. Today her work had truly begun. Slowly, her products started reaching many boutiques. She needed more women like her to help, so she took a loan through government schemes and gave work to many women. She received many fashion awards. By then, her husband Vikas also recovered and her mother and father-in-law started helping her in her work.